Good morning. It's Card and the Cuppa, Facebook Live. Let me just find you on my laptop. Won't be a second. Watch live video. Oh, there we go. Found you. Okay, so this is my Facebook Live for this week. It's a little bit overcast and I can see I've got my light in the mirror in the video, so that's a bit sad, but anyway, we'll make do. At least I can have my blind up because it's not sunny. I guess that's a bonus about the not being sunny. Okay, so today we're going to play with, hi Lynn, the Let's Set Sail bundle. It's a stamp set and punch bundle. It is in the mini catalogue, and I know when a new catalogue goes live, a new annual catalogue goes live, we sometimes forget about the mini catalogue. So, good morning, Lorraine. Good morning, Lynn. Rainy, cold day in Chittaway. Yeah, it's been a bit raining. There obviously was an athletics carnival on at Hilton Moore Park over the road today. It was all set up, and the little kids started running around, and then I think they've had to pack up. Morning, Lorraine. Doing bookwork while you watch. Thanks. I hope your bookwork's not boring bookwork, is it? Bookwork for your business? Probably. That's not too boring. Okay, anyway, so the Let's Set Sail bundle is in the mini catalogue. I was just trying to find the page, and because, you know, I'm not organised, I haven't done that. But it has been carried over to... There's my loggy. It has been carried over to the annual catalogue. I can't find it. Look at that. Punches. Here we go. Page 70. In the mini catalogue. Yes. So in the mini catalogue, it is a bundle. And I don't think it's a bundle in the annual catalogue. So if you're interested in this one, so it's page 80 in the annual catalogue, it is a bundle in the annual catalogue. I know one of them, either the hedgehog one or the ladybird one, is a bundle in the mini but not in the annual. So both of those have been carried over. Anyway, so it's in both the mini catalogue and the annual catalogue. The bundle is, in the mini catalogue, it's $54.75, and they will honour that price until the mini catalogue retires, which is the 30th of June, and then it will go up in the annual catalogue to $57.50. So if you do want it, punch and bundle. Boring, so we'll go faster watching you. Well, I know you do like your good stamps and punches, Lorraine. So if you want this bundle, order it from the mini catalogue before the end of June, because it's $2.75 cheaper. So they will honour anything that's carried over to the annual catalogue. They'll honour the mini catalogue prices until the end of June. So there you go. So we're going to play with that, and I've got the new magnetic plate for the die cutting machine. I've used it once, and I'm hoping it's going to be successful, not like the last one. So fingers crossed they've been able to manufacture it and get it right this time round. It's really, really good. So I'll do a little bit of die cutting for my card base for that. So, so we'll use that, and I'll show you how good that is and how nothing slips off it. So let's put the phone up into the holder. I'll show you my next couple of classes as well, and then we'll get started making a card. So I'll try and make the transition seamless. I'm not real good at that, but I'll try. So you can see out my window that it's very miserable. Okay, so let me just get that in there. That looks pretty good. Just straighten it up a bit, and I might zoom in a bit. Come on, zoom in. Oh, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so I've had a little play with the bundle. I haven't done much because I didn't get it first thing in the mini. I waited until to see if it had gone over to the annual catalogue, which it has. And I'm going to move this over so I'm more centered on my screen. I've got all these little die cuts here too. There we go. Okay, so I did this one the other day. Super simple, using the New Horizons paper and just the boat and the punch and the one of the sentiments. I did try and make another one, but I wasn't happy with that, so I've given that one away. I'll finish it off, but I didn't like it. This is too dark, so I'm going to do something similar to this design, but make it a little bit different. And this is using the In Colour 6x6 Designer Series paper. So we'll put those aside for the moment. And I'll just show you. I've got a card class Saturday week, Saturday the 28th of May, and it's a fancy fold class. It's nearly full, so if anyone's interested in coming along. Hi Deb, how are you? You got a bit of a cold, haven't you? That's no good. I'm just going to have some coffee. I love the thing you tagged me in yesterday, Lorraine. That was really good. I like that. So the Fancy Fold card class is Saturday week, the 28th. And we're making 3 cards. This is a tunnel fold card. So I know that this Waves of Inspiration paper has retired, but I did design the card when it was current. So we are still going to use it. And I've told everybody who's registered for the class that they can't get this paper anymore, but the stamp set and dies is available. So that's a tunnel fold class we're going to make, a card we're going to make. So if I do get more than 6, I'm going to have to run a separate class, like a second class, because I can't get more than 6 people around my table, and it's just a bit too hectic with these fancy folds. So this one's called a fold back pop-up card. I sort of think it should be a diamond something card, but that's how it works. And this is Blessings of Home, and that's all still current. And the other card we're going to make is, oh, I'll do that later, is a bay window card. So, and that's using the New Horizons paper. So I did make this one when this Sail Away stamp set was still current. So we can incorporate this sailing boat instead on this card. And that's with the New Horizons paper, which is still current till the end of June. So they're the 3 fancy fold cards. If you want to come along, let me know. It might have to be a different date because that class is nearly full, and I might have to run a second class, so we'll have to coordinate another date, time and date for anybody else who wants to book in. So that's Saturday week, the 28th of May at 1:30. And then on Saturday the 4th of June, I've got my Paradise Palms card class. So we're going to make these 4 cards using the Paradise Palms set. Both classes are $25 and bookings are essential. So that's Saturday the 4th of June. Then I have to get on to planning my next lot of classes. Okay, so let's put the catalogue aside. So I've already gone ahead and got my A5 thick basic white card base, and I just want to get more into the center of, and I've cut some of the 6x6 new In Colour Designer Series paper, and this is the Starry Sky. So I'm going to put that like so. And I just want to die cut using the rectangle dies, and these are new dies, the Stylish Shape dies. So I want to die cut a piece of this basic white, not Whisper White. So I'm going to get one of those dies out and drop it on the floor. So I'm going to cut that out in basic white, and that's going to go there. And I've got a piece of the New Horizons paper, and I'm going to get a stitched circle out of the Stylish Shape dies. These are new in the annual catalogue. I think they're going to be like the stitch rectangles and the layering circles. I think they're going to be a must-have in your stamping collection because they're just so handy. I'll chuck that on the floor too. And now I'm going to cut something out like that, like a sky. So let's do a little bit of, and the other thing I'm going to do, which I wanted to look up, this is a retired embossing folder called High Seas, and I don't know if there's a new one that's sort of got waves or anything in it. I'm just thinking, no, they haven't got one. They've got the brick cascading ruffles, the clouds. No, I didn't think they had a new one that was sort of sea or ocean related. So I am going to use a retired embossing folder because I just want to. So let's put that bit aside. This is my white cardstock, and this is my, and we'll get an embossing machine. And I need more coffee. It did make me laugh. I was at work, Lorraine, and it just made me laugh. I'm not a coffee addict, but I like a good cup of coffee. That's okay. So I won't probably need these little bits of tape anymore if our magnetic plate is successful, continues to be successful. So this is it, and there was a typo on the instructions. So it said that you needed number 2 platform. You don't. So they are in the process of correcting their printout, their instruction sheet. But if you get it before they do that, cross out that you need platform number 2 because you don't. So don't be mistaken. So it's got like a self-healing mat on it. So it's going to mark, but it will sort of come back into shape. It's 3 layers. So we're hoping that that will go well. It's magnetic all over, not like the old Big Shot magnetic plate that had sort of little magnets in lines. And I used to have the problem that dies would flick. Used to drive me nuts. Okay, so where are they? Here they are. We may as well do our circle first. So we're not technically cutting out a shape, but I will show you how magnetic it is. So it's not coming off. It's not moving. So you don't need to tape anything down, which is really nice. So I am going to make the most of my designer series paper and move it right over here so I can use that half for something else. And then you just need one number 3 plate on top. Let me just double check. So plate number 1, number 5, which is the new magnetic plate, and number 3. So that's what you need. Wind it through. I'll tell you a secret. This is actually Mark's birthday card for tomorrow. I haven't had time to make one. And I slack. So we're actually going to Sydney after lunch. We're going to Sydney for the weekend, for 2 nights, and we're seeing Mary Poppins, the musical, at the Lyric Theatre. That will be so lovely. And that's for his birthday. So I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll make his birthday card in my Facebook Live. Not that I don't have any cards that I could have just grabbed and made, like grabbed and used, but I do like to make one. So I didn't really need a magnetic plate for these 2 pieces I've die cut, but it just keeps the die in place. It's not moving around, so I used it. So they're saying that the magnetic plate is going to be like a consumable. So you will at some point in time need to replace it. I don't know how often that's going to be. I think it'll be a long time. I think it'll be, yeah, a long time. But now look, my sun's come out. But you can see how it does make an impression in the healing matte part, but then that sort of comes back into shape. It doesn't come back completely untouched, but it comes back into shape. So now I'm going to emboss with my retired embossing folder called High Seas. I wish him a happy birthday, Lorraine. Thanks. Oh dear. There we go. Now, this is what I want to emboss with the seas. I think this idea I've got in my mind is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. I will have to go to my stash of cards and find something masculine. I don't think I need that plate. I don't. So this is a 3D embossing folder, so it's just 1 and 4, I'm pretty sure. No, that, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So Olivia's going to come over and dog sit for us for 2 nights. She's so excited. She's looking forward to rosy cuddles. Okay, so that's all we need the embossing machine for. So I shall put these things back. So fingers crossed they've got their magnetic plate right this time round and we don't have any trouble. I'm so hoping that that's going to be the case. Now look, I'm going to pull my blind down because that sun is being problematic. Okay, so let's bring this in. I'll put my dies back away when I've finished. So, there we go. That's going to go there and that's going to go there. Okay, now I've got some scrap cardstock here. Now I have seen, let me have some coffee. I hope you've all got your cuppa. I have seen a US demonstrator doing interesting things with this. I'm not sure if I've mastered it as yet. So this is the punch. And as you can see, oh, here's some boo-boos I've made. Let's do it this way. It punches everything out, but the stamps are all separate stamps. So it punches it all out. So what I've seen, so you can stamp individually, but you'd have a lot of cardstock wastage. So what I've seen some US demonstrators doing, and I'm not sure if I'm 100% with it yet. I've just got to see how the, okay, so if I do it like this, move the cards. So what they've done is they've made a template and worked out which way the punch is going to go, and I will use some of my masking tape. That should do. And I shall get my stamps, my stamps out. So, just thinking, what colour will I use? I'll use Starry Sky for the sails, definitely, but I might use early espresso for the boat and the mast. So what they've done is they've put that over there like so. I just don't want to bring it down too far and then you can't see what I'm doing. And I'll try to keep my head out of the way. And you line up, sort of something that you've got to have your head over. You line up and you use the template as a guide. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. So I'm not 100% convinced this is a good way of doing it, but it's clever. So now I'm going to do Starry Sky for the sails, and I found that with this, we're doing it this way, a bigger block is better. So I'll just try and not come in too much into the picture. You know what else I should be using? I should be using my foam mat. But this is working so far. Oh, I saw I just came in. Sorry about that. But I do find that a bigger block helps, and not having ink on your block. So there we go. That's not too bad considering I've had to sort of do it side on. So I'll pop that away. Move that out of the way. And then you take your little template off and you get your punch. And you put it in and line it up with your punch. So I think they're doing it, the demonstrators I've seen doing it like this is just doing it this way so that they save cardstock. This one's a bit of a hard punch to punch. I'll have to try and put it through some sandpaper to work out. So as you can see, here's another scrap. Let me just get that. If you were to, I'll show you. If you were to stamp each thing, each piece of your stamp of your boat, you're going to waste cardstock. See? The other way, I guess you could do it. I'm not sure if this would work, but look, we'll have a little play and see. I don't want to go too long today because I don't want to bore you. Let's see if punching it all out first would be easy to stamp. I'm not so sure I could do that. Let's see. Nah, see, I didn't line them up. So, you see what I mean? If you stamp the mast in the boat, you're going to use up cardstock. So that's a way of getting around using up multiple cardstock and wasting it. Just a little trick I saw. So we'll put that there, and we'll bring our little boat back in, and we'll start. Sorry, I've got sun on I can't get my blind down any further. More coffee. So I'm going with the spots. This is the other side of this piece of paper. I guess it would work, but I think the spots are better. So just with your glue, you put your backing piece down. This piece is 10 centimeters by 14.4, 14.3. Like so. And I'm just deciding whether, yeah, I think let's put this on first. So this is just making a bit of a sunset or a sunrise using this designer series paper. I think it's quite nice. Or maybe let's do a sunset. Maybe it's sunset sailing on Brisbane waters. That's what we can say. I think that's a cool thing to do. My brother, God bless his cotton socks, he is or was a sailor. He had sailing boats when we were kids growing up. And every May we'd go up to Belmont Sailing Club because there'd be a high school sailing regatta. And we used to stay in a caravan park on the other side of the lake, and he'd have to sail his boat across to the Belmont Sailing Club. And that's where the race would start. So that was all fine. And then when the race was over at the end of the day, he'd have to sail his boat back across Lake Macquarie to the caravan park. All good. So he'd take his little sister, that would be me, on the boat to sail back to the caravan park. And the tart, I'll call him the tart, one day when we were doing this, he jumped off. Thought that was really hilarious to jump off, and because I didn't know how to sail, I was only about 10. He jumped off, and you know, off I was going on this sailing boat. Didn't know how to sail it. And I was hysterical because I thought, oh my god, I can't sail, what do I do? So I decided, I was a swimmer. I was a good swimmer. And I decided, well, I'm just going to jump off. It's not my problem. So I jumped off and swam to the other side, to the caravan park. And so then the boat had nobody on it. Well, that really got him unstuck, didn't it? So I'm going to say I had a bad experience with sailing boats. And to this day, I still don't like them much. He never did it again. Because he got into trouble. I didn't. He got into trouble. I just had a nice swim in Lake Macquarie and swam back. I was in my cosy. I wasn't fully dressed. I was in my cosy. And I think I had a t-shirt on. So, yeah, he was the one that got into trouble, not me. So, haha. The things you brothers and sisters, siblings do to each other growing up. Brothers, hey? I know. Who'd have them? Okay, I think that looks quite nice. I'm much happier with that. See, I was trying to do twilight sailing with this one, but yeah, it wasn't working for me. So I got rid of it. Okay, so what do I want? Oh, I should have stamped my greeting first, not to worry. I shall fix this up and hurry up because I don't like going too long. Don't like you getting bored. Some demonstrators I watch go for so long, and I think, really, you know, you could have said that all in half an hour. That's why I try to do half an hour videos. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. I think this is coming along splendidly for a birthday card that I haven't had time to make. Okay, I got this delivered yesterday. This stamp set, which I so love. I so love it. It's go-to greetings. I need more coffee. So I've just got to work out which one. I really like the big happy birthday, but I think that's too big for today's card. So I might have to go with that one. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to work out. That's thinking of you, Denise, you twat. This one's happy birthday. Yeah, that's way too big. I love it though. So I might go with this one. This one looks like a good size. So that's that one. Yep, I'll go with that. Now I'll just have to quickly put this on the block, on the sticker on it, because I like stickers on my stamps. I can't stamp without stickers. Oh, that just tore. Don't worry. So if you haven't seen this done before, I might be able to fix that. This is the way I mount my stamps. So I stick the sticker on, and my H just tore off a little bit. So I'm going to see if I can salvage that. Oh, I think they started the carnival again across the road. I can hear the loudspeaker. how it goes. Is that how it goes? Where's the stamp? Yes, that looks right. Anyway, it's only the sticker, so it's just giving me a guide when I'm stamping it. Okay, so turn your stamp over. Oops, sorry, my head's in. Sorry. Turn your stamp over and line up your sticker onto your stamp and press down. Okay, Starry Sky. Now what I should do is I've got scraps here galore, and I'm going to get this punch, the banner picker punch. So 3/4, is that going to fit in a 3/4? Yes. So I shall get my trimmer out and I will make a 3/4 banner. Okay. I shall get my scrap paper out too, just to make sure I've got it straight on my block. Oh, stunning. Okay. Stunning. So this is the new Starry Sky. You'll see me using it a lot because I like blue, and blue is my thing. Blue is my go-to colour. I do miss Misty Moonlight though. That was my favourite, but I'll get over it. Okay, so with the banner picker punch, you've got 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch guides here. So you can make it as wide or as an inch or as small as 1/2 an inch. So stick your stamp sentiments in the one you want and cut it off. And then I get the little chad piece that punches out, and I put it here to sort of estimate how much is there. And I get my pencil. Where's my pencil? Here it is. And I just go like that and get my paper snips and go like that. That's rubbish. And put that back in, preferably the same shape that you've done this end. I've done that before. And there you have your banner. So it's really, I find mail cards really hard because I always want to do bling, and you don't bling on a mail card. I don't think you do anyway. So I do find that a little bit hard. Let me see what colour is on this. I might just go around this with my blue blending brush. Okay. So don't forget my classes that are coming up. If you're interested in coming along, just let me know, because I do need bookings so I can do your card kit. Yep, like that. And that's my host code for May. If you want to place an online order, you can use that host code. If you go through my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com, and click on the May host code or the shop now button with Stamping Up, it automatically attaches the host code. And with an online order of $50 or more, you'll get it on, that's crooked, not crooked, not the same spacing. Done. You'll get, so you just have to do this. What was I saying? You'll get, with a $50 online order, you can either, for the month of May or June, you can get an online card class, or you can choose something from my BOGO sale, which is buy one get one free. It's my retired products. Yeah, so if you order something $60, You can either get the online card class or you can get something to the value of $60 from my BOGO sale. So this is how you do this. If you put something on with dimensionals that you don't like where you've placed it, you snip them off and you get rid of them and try again. See, isn't it good I make mistakes? Because then you learn from them. Oh dear. Oops, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can get it centered this time before I actually push it down. I think that looks pretty centered. Yes, it needs something. I know what it needs. It needs masculine bling. That's what it needs. That's what it needs. Masculine bling. This is Rustic Metallic Adhesive Dots. It's with a bundle. Not quite. Oh, here's the man bundle. That's the bundle it's with. Okay, so this little one's floating around and should have some grounding. So I'm going to put him up here. And I'm going to use this one. And put him down here. Yeah, masculine bling's fine. The brushed metallic dots would also be good. And this one can go here. I like that. So, there we go. Get rid of that. So that's our card for today. Using the Let's Set Sail bundle. Gosh, we've used a few things. We've used the In Colour 6x6 Designer Series paper, stitched rectangle dies, the new Stylish Shape dies, the Banner Picker Punch, and a retired embossing folder. So that's our card for today. I'll have to finish mounting those stamps, and that's another one. That was my reject, but I can finish that off and do it another day. I've also just received this Vintage Tools stamp set, which I thought would be really nice. This was the one I was going to make Mark's birthday card with, but didn't get it in time. Not to worry. So that's our card for today. I hope you liked that. I might put something inside. Hope it's your best day ever inside. I could put a few, look, I'm going to put a few birds on it. That's too big. You watch me ruin the card now. I've gone over time. Okay, let's just put a few birds in the sky. I didn't ruin it. There we go. Thanks, Lorraine. So that's our card for today using the Let's Set Sail bundle, stamp set and punch bundle. Very handy. And I hope you liked that little trick with the masking. Have a go with the masking of it and to stamp everything. So I hope you liked that. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks. We will enjoy our weekend, even though it's going to be a wet weekend. We don't care. We'll just go and have some fun anyway. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for my Make It Monday. Bye, guys.